Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you guys an update on how the stopping breastfeeding is going, and we are currently about, when did I decide? I decided at 15 months. That was when 15 and a half months was when I decided to start cutting down. Kairo is currently 17 months and he's going to be 18 months tomorrow. So yeah, he's nearly a year and a half. So I've been doing the breastfeeding for the last obviously 18 months, and I decided to stop at 15. When he was 15 months, he was kind of feeding on demand, and so I was like, this is torture. It was like 2 minutes on the boob, coming off, another 5 minutes of playing, then back on again, 5 minutes on the boob, gone back for like 10 minutes of playing maybe, coming back. And he was just, it was like non-stop, every 2 minutes. And he's like really demanding. He likes to rip my top off. He does it outside. He don't care who sees me.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
Say it.
I don't care that you.
So yeah, I was just like, I'm starting to hate it, and I didn't want to finish on a low note because it had gone so well up until that point. So I basically wanted to give him and me a good finish. And so I was like, all right, let's cut this down. So I decided to cut it down to 4 feeds initially. And the 4 feeds that we kind of stuck with, we had one straight away when he wakes up in the morning, before he even has breakfast, he has a feed. And then after breakfast, he has a play, he has some snacks, whatever. Then he would have another feed, probably an hour to half an hour before he was ready to nap, because I wanted to break the association between feeding and sleeping. So I would only feed him well before he was ready for a nap, and then I would put him to sleep without having to give him any feeds. And so we had that one, and then after that we had a nighttime one. So that was probably say 6 o'clock in the evening, and then he'd go to bed and I'd give him the final feed between 11 and 1 a.m. depending on what time he woke up. I'd give him a last feed, and then that was him for the night. So the first nights were kind of rough. He cried a lot. It took him maybe about 4 days, I'd say. I think it took, the first 2 days were really easy and it was all good, and I was like, yes, this is going to be a blessing. Maybe he was ready. But I think usually after about day 3, day 4, he realized the change, and he was just like, no, I don't like this. And I've kind of noticed a pattern with him. He does that with every new change. And so yeah, the first 2 days were easy, the second 2 days were rough, and then it was like by day 5 he had got it. And so we worked on getting that. Once we got to the 4 feeds, we took out the night feed, and the night feed was I think that was a challenge as well, to be fair, because it was like he'd gone from waking up numerous times a night and feeding every time to feeding one time and now not feeding at all. And he was like not happy about it at all. So I did have a little help from dad. So dad kind of took him in the night times, and when he'd wake up and try and like hush him back to sleep. And I think the first night he did it on his own, it wasn't even like I had taken it away from him. He just did it, and then I was like, okay, this is the time to do the next one. And so yeah, after the taking away the night feeds, we moved on to taking away the midday feed, and that's kind of currently where we are. We are 3 days in to taking away the midday feed. First day, as I said, it was quite easy. Second day, it was the same. It was still, wasn't fussed. He went to nap without it. He didn't even kind of realize to me that it was gone. Then today is day 3, and yeah, before nap he had a little bit of a cry. So I think he kind of wanted to feed, but he's getting over it. And he's teething at the moment as well. So he is, I can just about see them, they're just about to push through. Cairo's been a slow teether, so he's got 8 teeth currently, and yeah, he's about to have 10. There's 2 coming through at the same time. So yeah, it's a bit rough for him right now with all the changes. But I just feel like if I don't do it now, then he's always going to be teething. It's like there's more to come, and so I can't really wait. So I'm just gonna push through, and hopefully he'll adjust, and it all will be well. So in about 5 days to a week, what I plan to do is take away the last two feeds together. So I'm going to hopefully put him on some alternative milk, and that will, he'll take it, hopefully. So far, I have tried him with a couple. He hasn't taken anything other than breast milk, but I feel like maybe if he has no choice, then he will just take it. And so after the alternative milk, then we'll be done. But yeah, I have a little question for everyone. Do you think that between the breastfeeding, taking it away quickly and taking it away slowly, what do you think is better? Have you had any experience? Did you just stop straight away? Was you in a lot of pain? Did you cut down? Was you in a lot of pain still? Because I kind of want to know what to expect, what's coming. Is if anyone's tried any alternative milks with their babies, what did you give them? Because in my family, there's a lot of allergies to cow's milk, so cow's milk is kind of not an option for me. And so my older son drinks hazelnut milk. I'm not sure. Kairo's tried it. He hasn't taken to that. He's tried a couple of others and he hasn't taken to them. But I just wanted to know, is there any like special milks that you feel like was really good for your baby? Is there anything that I should avoid completely? If you have any advice, please leave it in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. All right. So I will give you guys, I guess, a last video on this. Maybe in a couple of weeks time, just to update you. We should have finished by that point, and so I can tell you whether it worked and what milk we decided on. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.